Hi, Weema kids. Welcome back. Today, we're going to talk about something very important, bullying. Do you know what bullying means? Bullying is when someone keeps being mean or unkind to another person on purpose. It could be calling someone names, pushing them, laughing at them, or leaving them out of games. That's not kind, right? Let me tell you a story about Benny and the bully. Through their story, we'll learn how bullying can hurt and how kindness can make everything better. This is Benny. Benny is a cheerful boy who loves to draw funny animals, eat peanut butter sandwiches, and play soccer with his friends. Every morning, he goes to school with a big smile on his face and a backpack full of colorful pencils. But one day, something sad happened at school. When Benny walked into class, a bigger boy named Max pointed at his shoes and laughed. "Ah, look at Benny's shoes. They're so old and dirty," Max said. Some other kids giggled too, even though they knew it wasn't nice. Benny looked down at his shoes and whispered, "They're my favorite shoes. My mom said she'll get me new ones soon." But Max kept laughing. Benny felt his heart sink. He didn't feel like playing soccer anymore. During lunch, he sat alone and didn't smile at all that day. The next day, things got worse. Benny was drawing one of his favorite cartoons, a big smiling dinosaur wearing a hat when "Yastavit mispastehiu itwenoder." Max came over again. He grabbed Benny's drawing, crumpled it up, and tossed it into the trash. "This drawing looks silly. No one cares about your cartoons," Max said loudly. Benny's eyes filled with tears. "Please don't do that," he said softly. "I worked really hard on it." But Max just walked away laughing. That night, Benny didn't want to go to school. He told his mom he had a stomach ache, but really his heart just hurt. He didn't feel brave anymore. He missed feeling happy at school. The next morning, Benny's teacher, Miss Clara, noticed that Benny was sitting quietly in the corner. She knelt beside him and said, "Benny, are you okay? You've been quiet lately." Benny looked down and said, "Max keeps making fun of me. He calls me names and ruins my drawings." Miss Clara smiled kindly and said, "Oh, Benny, that's not okay. Bullying hurts people's hearts. Thank you for telling me. I'm proud of you for speaking up." Later that day, Miss Clara gathered the whole class together. "Class," she said, "today we need to talk about something important. Kindness. When we laugh at others or make them feel small, that's bullying. Everyone deserves to feel safe and happy at school." She looked gently at Max. "Max, how do you think Benny felt when you made fun of him?" Max looked down and said, "I guess he felt sad." "I didn't mean to make him cry." Miss Clara nodded and said, "Sometimes we don't realize how our words can hurt, but we can always choose to be kind instead." The next day during recess, Benny was sitting under a tree, quietly drawing again. Max walked over slowly, holding a soccer ball. "Hey, Benny," he said, "I'm sorry about your drawing. It was actually really cool. Can you show me how to draw like that?" Benny looked up and smiled a little. "Sure," he said, "I can teach you." From that day on, Benny and Max became good friends. They drew superheroes together and even made a comic book for the class. So friends, what did we learn today? Bullying can make people feel sad, lonely, and scared. It can make them not want to go to school or make them lose confidence in themselves. But kindness, oh, kindness is powerful. When we say kind words, help someone, or invite them to play, we make the world a happier and safer place for everyone. Let's make a promise together. Repeat after me. I will be kind to others. I will stand up for friends who are being bullied. I will use my words to help, not hurt. Remember, Weema kids, one kind word can change someone's whole day. You have the power to make your school a place where everyone feels loved and safe. Be a buddy, not a bully. See you next time.